How we doing, everybody? Bought another new mower. 48-inch Scag Liberty Z. This is the Scag's quote-unquote residential mower, but it is built like a commercial mower. And I gotta say, I like it a lot better than the Husqvarna that I got last November. I was actually very unhappy with that Husqvarna after only having about 14 and a half hours on it, so sold it to a buddy of mine. Things that I really didn't like about it was I'm a large individual and I really didn't fit in it very well. The parking brake was really awkward. It was in the levers. When the levers are in the outward position, that's what the parking brake was. And also the deck lift was done with your left hand, and I'm right-handed, and I could not get used to that. Also, I've got a slope where the stone walls are, and at the bottom of that slope, turning to make another pass, I would just lose traction, start spinning tire, tear up the lawn. But with this Liberty Z, I do not lose traction, and I don't tear up the lawn. Now, the far back corner of the yard, pointing to with my index finger, I used to call that scary corner because making that right hand turn down by the curb, I always felt like I would start sliding and slide off the curb and roll the machine and get hurt. That is no longer scary corner with this Scag. Now, same size deck as I had before, 48. Same exact engine, Kawasaki FR651V. And I did take the heavy duty air filter setup off that Husqvarna and I put it on the Scag here. Got a separate parking brake, which I'm used to having, coming from that old time cutter I used to run. The deck lift is done with your foot, and you can set it from 1.5 inches up to 4.5 inches in 1/4 inch increments. Get a nice transport lock. This thing is completely, but it's so buttery smooth, it's so comfortable to ride on. I got about 0.8 hours on it now, because when I picked it up, when I got it home, I cut the yard with it because it needed to be done. And it cuts really nicely. Their Hero deck cuts nice. I did put a set of Scag Eliminator mulching blades on it, which I have not cut with yet. I'm waiting for my block off plate to come, so I'm just discharging it for right now. And the bungee cord is just to hold the discharge chute up when I park it in the garage. This has also got better transaxles than the Husqvarna. This has got the Hydra Gear ZT2800s, which they're a very high-end, well, they're the highest-end residential transaxle that Hydra Gear makes. They're also serviceable. So unlike the 2200s the Husqvarna had, no, the 2200s are not serviceable. The 2800s are. The seat's a lot more comfortable. It rides on springs, so my back isn't killing me after I mow. The dealer tossed in this nice little mesh bag, which is nice. I can keep my headphones and a pair of pruners in there. It just slips over the seat. Maintenance is a lot easier too. As you can see, got a lot more room to drain the oil. It's got a quick oil drain, which is what I'm pointing to with my index finger. And you have a lot more room to get to the filter as well. 5.5 gallon fuel capacity. Got a fuel gauge. All in all, a very nice machine. And do an updated review at the end of the cutting season. And like I said, I am waiting on the block off plate from the dealer. They got the blades in, so I put those on after I was done mowing this afternoon. Rear tires are also a lot bigger on the Scag than the rear tires are on the Husqvarna. So better traction. All in all, a lot better mower. Thanks for watching.